Welcome to the Sira. This is the lobby entrance area when you come in. We've got this fantastic high ceiling and this beautiful piece of art sculpture behind me. And then as we walk forwards, we go up these steps with more statues, sculptures to the side. We've got some pools here. And then we head towards the lobby. And we've got this beautiful wooden carvings on the side. And we come forward here. And this is your lobby area where you can get the concierge or any help you need. Some flowers in the middle. And then this is the gateway to the rest of the hotel. Again, it's beautiful carving. As you walk into this area here, this is where they do the welcome ceremony. This is a very chilled area, there's a fan. You could sit here and do some work or something if you want to, or just relax. However, there are plenty of really cool relaxing areas behind us, which we're going to look at in a second. But first, let's check out the restaurant because it's literally right by us here. So follow me this way. We'll walk into the islands table. There are some toilets here if you want to use them. And this is where you get breakfast. If you book the room, you may get a complimentary breakfast, which I'll show you in a second, which is incredible. And this is the area where you can enjoy your breakfast. You can sit outside and they have a beautiful kitchen with lovely green tiles. Yeah.
Breakfast here at the Sira is incredibly impressive and incredibly tasty. It's a la carte, so you can order what you want. We've got some pancakes here which look amazing, a La Grande, which is another speciality. We got some Asian, and this French toast looks unbelievable and it tastes amazing, and an omelette. And we got some croissants, some fresh juice, and of course if you book the room you may get complimentary breakfast, so this is all included for free. So this is very impressive and very tasty. Very, 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 very good breakfast here at the Sira. And I totally agree, 10 out of 10 for breakfast.
We've got, again, two relaxing water features to the side, which are, like I said, the size of most people's ponds. As we walk down these steps, we come towards, on the left, the next restaurant. And on the right, one of the two swimming pools. I say two swimming pools, they're next to each other, but they are two swimming pools which are separate. At the side here, there's lots of areas where you can lounge and relax and enjoy yourself and then jump into the pool. Here is the children's end of the pool, which is only 1.2 meters down there is an adults area. This is another restaurant where you can come and enjoy yourself, have some drinks, have some food in the evening. It's one of the three restaurants. The other restaurant is the other side of the pools, which I'll show you in a second. But another relaxing, fun area. You can sit down and chill. Let's walk down to the long main pool at the bottom and check that out now. And then go and see the beach. So this is the really long main pool area. I don't know how long it is, but it's definitely long enough for you to have a good swim if you enjoy swimming. And it's got a beautiful view over the beach, which we'll check out in a second. Let's check out the beach now. As we go down these steps, we're gonna walk to the beach. There are toilets down here if you need to use them, wash your hands, facilities. And if you need to wash your feet when you come from the beach, there's water here and you can just fill it up and then you can put it over your feet. Very, very traditional way of doing things. But let's walk onto the beach now. I'm gonna get sand in my shoes, so if I start swearing, don't blame me. So this is the beach here at the Sira. And as you can see, there are some really interesting things that I like about it. First of all, one thing I like about it is actually there's a bit of grass at the side here. So you can walk on the grass and you've got the palm trees here. But when you do walk on the actual physical beach, it's very beautiful as well. We've got more sunbeds here. You can sit in and relax and enjoy yourself. But let's make our way onto the actual beach now, shall we? And check that out. Here we are on the main beach. Now, this is a very long bit of beach and it goes all the way around there as well. And there are actually some villas outside, which we're going to go and take a look at in a second. This beach is not like the beach at Gili Meno, which is over there. That is one of the Gili Islands behind me right here. I'm not sure which one it is, but the one we were on was the middle one, so it's behind there. And this beach has got no coral, as you can see, and it's actually really nice. You do start to get some coral as you go into the actual sea, but the actual beach where you're walking is nice and walkable and easy and relaxing, which is a good thing. The waves, however, today are a bit strong. And while we've been here the last few days, I would say that it hasn't been as calm, the water, as in the Gili Islands. So that's the only thing I would say. However, it's still beautiful. And if it's not a windy day, you can enjoy the sea here. But of course, we do have the amazing swimming pool. Let's check out the third restaurant. Come up these steps. We have the swimming pool in front of us. You can see the mountains and look at the sea. And we've got our next restaurant where you can have lunch here. I think this restaurant's open from about midday until 5 p.m. So it's great if you want lunch or a late snack in the afternoon. That's the restaurants here at the Sira. Welcome into this suite at the Sira. Let's start off by checking out the bathroom, which is this way. As we come into the bathroom area, and we just checked in, so I've got a lovely area to the side here we can store our luggage, which is fantastic. And then behind me is the bath, which is a lovely bath with 2 dual vanity sinks, so you can do your makeup, whatever you need to do. And then through here we have the shower and the bathroom toilets. So we've got those there. They're right opposite each other. They're divided, so you can have a shower and use a toilet separately, unlike some hotels, which is really good. Now, this room is obviously adjoining to another room, so there's a door there for the room next door. We got some umbrellas, and then we come into the main living room area. Now, technically, this isn't really a suite, because a suite should have a separate living room and a separate bedroom. Really, this is a really big room, but it's a very nice room. We've got a lovely bed here. We just arrived, so they've done these lovely swan things. To the side of the bed, there's obviously a lot of space here. You've got your phone, you've got plugs, and then we have a TV at the side here if you want to watch TV. As we come across the room here, we have our mini bar with a very nice coffee machine. I haven't seen a coffee machine like this before. It's like very fancy. Kettle, we've got tea and sugar here. We've got a mini bar, which is not free, but it's there. I like it. It's got a little, like a little hat on top of it, doesn't it? And then let's look at these welcome amenities that they have given us. So very nice of them. We've got some fruit, we've got some cookies, we've got some sweet potato things, I think. We got chocolates and Indonesian delights, and just like a bottle of fresh watermelon juice, which is really, really nice. And then we got these 2 seats on either side, so you can chill here and relax. So that's the bedroom. And then we have this balcony, which is very lovely. It's very spacious. We got 2 big sofas, we got a table. It's a really lovely area to work. There are fans here, so you can stay cool outside. Just in case you want to dry your clothes, we've got a little drying rack there. And then we have this amazing view over Lombok and over to the Gili Islands over there where we just were, and that beautiful beach and the massive swimming pools. And we're going to have a look around those in a minute. But yeah, what a beautiful view we've got from up here in the room. And this room is very, very, very comfortable and luxurious. I'm standing here in front of one of the villas. Now, this hotel has standard rooms, and it has really nice standard rooms. I've shown you around my room, and it's a really nice room. It also has a presidential suite, which is a 3-bedroom room on the top of the hotel with its own big swimming pool, which I can't show you from here, but it looks really impressive. There are villas here that are available if you want to book them, or if you have the points, or you can use one of your nightly upgrade awards if you're a Marriott member. Now, let's just talk a bit about staying at this hotel, because that's really, really important. Because this is a new hotel, it means that you can use points. Now, I booked my stay with Marriott Bonvoy points. You can convert those from American Express, or you can do it from other credit card companies. I've got a link to my American Express in the description. You can use it to get lots of bonus points to help you stay in a place like this. But you can also buy points from Marriott, they have promotions regularly where you can get double points. So a place like this, to stay for a week can cost around £700 or around $900. That's a really, really good value. And if you have those points already, you haven't even bought them, you just have them already, then even better to stay in a beautiful place like this with amazing breakfast and really, really good food, and have the option, if you can get one, of a villa. That's a really, really good thing. Now, if you're lucky enough to book a villa here, this is one of the ways you get to it, through this beautiful tree-lined path. And then you come up here and you continue walking, and there's this beautiful courtyard area right in the middle between the villas, which looks incredible, with another beautiful water feature. And then you have villas on both sides, and depending on where your villa is will determine where it is on this walk, but really chilled and relaxed as we walk up here through all the trees. At night this is beautifully lit up as well. And then if you want to continue to the hotel and you don't want to walk along the beach because you might get lots of sand in your shoes, but maybe you like that, then you can walk up here and go to the hotel and to the restaurants there. And up there is where the other room we were staying was. Let's check out this villa here at the Sira. Now, as you come in, we've got the water features on the side. These beautiful ornate doors, which are lit up from inside in the night. And we got some umbrellas there. And then let's go inside. So there are two kinds of rooms. There's rooms in the hotel, and then there are villas. We've been lucky enough to stay in both. And this is the villa. This is the entrance to the villa. Now, one thing which the villa has, which is very cool when you come in here, is its own pantry area where you have your mini bar options, which are in the fridge here. And then you have your water, you have your coffee machine, just like in the normal room, but there's a lot more space. And you got a big fridge there, so you can store whatever you want in there. We come out of the pantry room and we walk into our living room area, which you can see we're using. We've got a nice sofa here that you can use. We got some chairs, there's a table, there's even a TV this side as well. These lights turn on, and there's a really big Bose sound system down in the corner, and speakers up in the corner of the room as well, and a TV here, and that's connected to this TV here, Bose, so you can have a real movie night here inside this villa. This is the bedroom, and we've got a beautiful king bed, which has got two Indonesian fans here, which is really cool if you're really hot. Beautiful king bed, lots of space. We've got two tables here with chairs so you can sit down and do some work. We got this big wide open door. You can go straight into your own swimming pool, which we'll have a look at in a second. Follow me back here where we have some cupboards where you can store your clothes. There's an ironing board in there. There's a safety deposit box, little safe there. And then we've got a space here where you can put your luggage, and a nice big mirror, another set of cupboards here. And then let's do a 360, come around back here. We'll walk back around the bed again. And there's all these intricate wooden carvings all over the hotel, not just here in the room, but in the normal room, all over the hotel as well, which are really nice. And there's no dust in any of them, look, nothing there. This is the bathroom area. We've got two dual vanity sinks here, which are amazing. And then if we come this way, we have our toilet, which, just like every other toilet in the hotel, has got a bidet function built in. And then this is the biggest surprise you'll ever find in a hotel room if you want to come this way, because we have a massive, massive shower. You can probably fit 20 people in here. There's a shelf here, you can sit down, a seat you can sit on here, and we've got the two big shower heads. It's a really, really nice shower, and it has a direct exit out to the garden as well if you want to. And then come with me out here, we have our outdoor bathtub. You've got your bath salts, and you can sit here, you can relax and enjoy yourself. Let's come out now into our garden area and our pool. So we've got this nice little area here. All over the villa, actually, there's these little fountain areas which got little water features, which is very, very nice. But let's now check out what's behind me over here. And as we walk this way, we come to our private Swimming pool. Look at this. This is a swimming pool. So this is a 1-bedroom villa. They do have larger bedroom villas in here if there's a family or more people. But look at this pool. Also to the side, I have 2 sun beds where you can relax and enjoy, and they put towels for both sides. So there's 4 sets of towels, even though there's only supposedly 2 people staying in this villa. We got a really big pool, which at its deepest is only 4.1 feet. So it's not very deep. And then if you follow me down these stairs, down beside the swimming pool, we have a gazebo area here where you can chill and do some work or have some dinner. That's very nice outside. And then down these steps to our little grassy garden area, which is really nice. And there's a hammock here. And you can sit in the hammock. Maybe not like I'm doing now, but you've got a hammock there and you can sit there and you can relax. But of course, the thing about this is not only is this a villa with a beautiful swimming pool that you can enjoy and lots of seating areas behind me, but it's what's on the other side as well, which is the beach. So follow me to the beach, which is very, very close by. Let's open up our gate and let's take a step outside. Place to wash your feet there, and I'm going to take my shoes off here because we're just about to go to the beach. And here we are on the beach. And as we come down here, we've got our own sunbeds reserved for us because we have one of the villas here with an umbrella, and we can continue walking down here. And we are on the beach. So if you want to go for a swim, you can do. I should put my sunglasses on, but you can do and enjoy it there. And then we got our beautiful villa behind us. And there are other villas down here as well that are available. We were in the first villa, actually right next to the hotel, but there are more villas down here. And if you look at the position of our villa here, you can actually see the hotel literally right behind this first villa. But there we go, that's a tour of our villa here at the Sira. What are my thoughts on this hotel, the Sira Lombok? Well, it's a very interesting hotel. It's very beautiful, the grounds are beautiful. They're not massive like the Four Seasons or Phulay Bay, but they're definitely more substantial than other hotels. And most of the rooms are in the main hotel building, and you've seen my walk around of our original hotel room, which was very nice, had an amazing view from the 5th floor of the building, and was very, very comfortable. This villa, however, takes it to the next level with this big private pool, with all the space inside, with the gazebo, with the hammock, with the beach area. It just takes it up a notch and it's more exclusive. And we even get a butler in this villa, which we didn't have in the rest of the hotel. Overall, the service here has been really, really good. Everybody's friendly, everyone's nice. Most of the people know you by your name. And even if they don't, they're always offering to help and be friendly. The breakfast, which is included, is incredible. Please do book a room with breakfast included. And if you're not getting breakfast included and you're a Marriott Bonvoy member of Platinum or above, then come here, because this is by far and away the best breakfast I've ever had in every hotel I've ever stayed in. I mean it so much. The breakfast here is incredible. The French toast, the Sira toast, is like a beautiful little cake. It's unbelievable. And all the food is incredible. I've been really lucky that both over in the Gili Islands at Base, Gili, Meno, and here at the Sira, the food has been really, really next level and good and worth it. The food, however, is expensive here, which is the one thing I would say why breakfast is so important. Have a good breakfast. It'll keep you going till dinner time. And if you go and sit by the main pool during the day, they will bring you little treats, little drinks or chocolate ice creams, even on the beach as well, which is nice to keep you going and shows that they care about you as well. There are a few communication issues here. Not everybody's English is perfect, but they do their best. They try their best. And I've been very impressed with my stay. We've been here for 5 nights and I would happily come back here and stay here. If you can get a private boat from here to the Gili Islands or back and forth, it makes it even easier. It's not the cheapest way to do it, and the port's only 15 minutes away. But if you do it, they come collect you from the beach, take you to the islands, and you can have a really good time. And last night we went to Gili and we had dinner there. We spent the evening there, and we came back at 8 p.m. where there's no public boats at 8 p.m. to come back. So that was really, really good. The other thing too is it's nice to be on a main island. If you need to go and get something from the store, or if like me, you just want to get a Starbucks, you know that there are those modern amenities, those shops here. Now, of course, it is about an hour to get there. And I would point out that the use of GoJek or Grab is a bit hit and miss. The first 3 days I was easily able to get a GoJek using the app, collecting me from the hotel, taking me to the city centre in Mataram, and it was about £7 one way. So, you know, we're talking like 25, 30 kilometers for £7. That is fantastic value. I'm not gonna complain about that. To go 1.5 miles in England costs that much. So it's amazing. However, the last day we tried to get a taxi, I ended up using Bluebird, which in the end took about half an hour before it arrived and was metered, and it ended up costing about £10. So it still wasn't super expensive, but it was more expensive than it could have been. So just keep that in mind. But if you need to get into the city centre, or to the town centre, I should say, because calling it a city seems to exaggerate a bit, then there are ways to do that. And the hotel does provide transportation as well, although it is incredibly expensive. And as I would say, everything in this hotel is expensive. The rooms are pretty incredible value, even the starting rooms between £200 and £300, up to these villas, which are around £500 a night, which of course you can book with points in the normal rooms, and you can use nightly upgrade awards to get villa access, or if you've got a lot of points to burn through, you may even be able to book a villa with points. So the hotel itself is great value. I would say the food is very expensive, and just be prepared to not be surprised by that, because it is. This is a really great way to finish off a 3.5-week tour around Asia. If you haven't already checked out my videos for the W Koh Samui, for the Four Seasons Koh Samui, for Phulay Bay, a Ritz-Carlton Reserve in Krabi, and of course Basque across from here, Basque Gili Meno, and of course this video here of the Sira Lombok. Make sure you watch all of those videos. And you know, if you're watching this and you have a hotel and you want me to come and review it, I'm open to it, so reach out to me. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.